Hey, good morning, everyone. So as you know, sometimes I do these 1-minute clips with a quick message, and I've done them for a number of years. And occasionally they'll pop up on my feed and I will repost them. And so I did one on starseeds, and because everyone was using the word starseed, and Spirit was like, if you're using the word starseed, then maybe explore the idea that you could possibly be a starseed, because we're all starseeds. And so a guy saw my video comments this morning, and one comment was, I don't believe you. If it's not in scripture, I don't believe it. And another comment was, this sounds like culty, C-U-L-T-Y, no hate you, I'm out. So I look at comments like that, and most people's response is going to be a visceral, I need to defend myself or explain myself or put you in your place self, right? But I don't come from that place. I come from a place of, okay, Spirit, is this something that requires a response? Because remember, all my actions bring karma, right? Karma is action. And if I take this action, what echoes out from that, or could echo back and bounce back upon me, that maybe I won't feel so good about later. So one of the responses was, the last part of their handle name was Buddhist. And I thought, oh, that's interesting, because the Buddhist philosophy is to look upon with no judgment, and to live your life in compassion, and to let your fellow man do what they're doing, stay in your lane, so to speak, and to see, sense, and feel before doing anything on your path. And then I thought about the scripture part, and I'm thinking, what scripture? Where is their original source scripture anywhere? Because it's been interpreted and reinterpreted, written and rewritten based upon the king or the dictator who is ordering it so, mostly for control of the masses, or misunderstanding from someone else who translated it, and they want to translate it better because it's a different era of new scholars with new abilities to have some insight and foresight of what that past thing might have meant. So again, it's all lost in perception, interpretation. You do what you want with it. So I just thought it was interesting. Now, there was another thing that Spirit brought up. Hey, Sandy, maybe you've risen to the level where more people are seeing your videos, and therefore more criticism comes out of the woodwork. Okay. More eyes on you, more thoughts, more interpretations, more perceptions, right? And then maybe you've risen enough where now AI is on your back, and the bots are just typing out stuff. And it's to put a dent in you. It's to poke, right? None of it matters. Because when Spirit gives me a message, and I give it to an individual or a collective, it's delivered and I detach from it. I don't even remember it. It's not mine to hold on to. And so how it is received is irrelevant to me. So I don't take it personally if someone agreed or disagreed with a message. So there is no response. I just hit like on each one of them without typing in anything. Because remember, my actions are karma. So I have to think before I take action. Is this something I might regret later? Is this something I might redo or tweak later? Is this something of the highest value and quality coming from me? And so that's how I respond to things. The only knee-jerk responses I ever do is to save a life. And that even could be something as simple as a glass is about to fall off the counter and I might knee-jerk response to save it. Do you see what I'm saying? So anyway, I am no victim. I am not at the martyrship where, oh, I'm telling the truth and look, people are now throwing darts at me, like many people will take that position. And that is old paradigm. Because we're all here now to see, sense, and feel, and to review via the heart portal first, bounce to the mental mind, and decide what action it is I take, offense or defense, or remain in neutrality. And I have to tell you, the peace it brings to me and through me, being in this neutral playing field, that I don't have a cat or a dog or a monkey on any side. And as long as someone's not doing any real harm, then I just stay in my lane. Because other people's lessons are their lessons to learn. So as we move into this weekend and more triggers are coming up, not only in self, but in others that will bounce right over on you and hit a chord on your instrument. And so I strongly encourage you to sit back and say, hey, what's that trigger about? Why is it triggering me in this way? And is the feeling anger? Is it hurt? Is it I'm misunderstood? Is it I don't feel valued? Is it out of my control? Can I fix anything? Like, what's it triggering in me? And then what do I feel like my reaction or response should be to the trigger? And just to sit with that, to connect with your breath, align your energy. Align your energy. Because that's your navigation system. That's your barometer. That's your balancing scale. And it's the only thing you have control over. So, learning how to operate this beautiful God Self vehicle is the era that we're moving into right now, because we're using the heart portal as our primary source of translation. So get into your hardware system and start working the knobs of your software system. Start looking at, is this coming from the emotional body? Is this coming from a mental body? Is this coming from this or from that? Start having inner dialogue and asking yourself, the me, myself, and I of you in the universe, share more information with me, and allow your software and hardware system to start coagulating and bringing forth information that's beneficial, that helps you with the next step, the next response, whatever it may be. So, happy Friday, everybody. Remember, you are the God spark, the star dust, the everything of the everything. So, take responsibility for that. Take action with that by setting your intention, and then examine that intention just a little bit further. So remember I said yesterday, some things are going to require ultra lasered microscope. Some may require a magnifying glass, and some you may get answers right away. And it doesn't need to ricochet rabbit all over to confirm. You don't need to talk about it or over talk about it, because remember, that's action. That's an action. And as you're talking all about it, does that douse someone else with things that takes them off of their plate, their path, their journey? Because now they're sidetracked with what you're doing. So just know you've got it, and I'm here for you as an embodiment coach, life coach, and multitudes of other things. And right now I'm doing Zoom sessions with advanced Reiki and zone technique therapy, just to help to align the cells, because the time is now, without question. And so if you want to move forward with a little more flow and less hiccup in your faucets, less blockages, I strongly suggest you email me, info@embodimentofthesoul.com, and we have a session for $65. It's about 45 minutes, phone or Zoom. All right? So let's get one step closer to tapping into the more of the original source of energy and energy that you are. All right? Like, subscribe, share, and leave me a comment. See y'all in the next video.